Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And today we are doing something that I don't think I have ever actually done before, and that is we are fishing ice out pike in February. That's right, usually we have ice on the bay at this time of year, but for some reason we just have not had a great cold winter this year, so our ice season is pretty much down the drain. So we are heading out of Old Cut Livery and the little boat today. The ramp is currently open, there's no ice blocking us from getting out onto the water, and we're gonna try and go catch some pike.
Tell me when you're good. Don't lose the boat.
I'm not.
Stay that side. Maybe try to go through that little channel.
That's what I'm trying to do. This is gonna scratch the boat up. Ah! Hopefully this isn't a Titanic situation because that would not be good.
That's thicker than I thought.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get through there. Woo!
Okay, put it in gear.
Okay.
It's all good. This stuff's crappy ice. We made it!
Woo!
Hold on, stop.
That's spraying everywhere.
That's gotta go higher, dude. There. What?
Oh, that is your fault.
How is it my fault? Go.
Ooh, weeds. Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're in 10 feet. Woo! Okay, the plan is we're going to be doing something that I have always really wanted to do, and that is float fishing with giant suckers for pikes. Dad and I took these leaders and made a homemade quick strike rig, attach one hook to its mouth, the other to like its back, and cast the float out. When a pike hits, from either side of the sucker, it'll get one of the two treble hooks. It's basically the exact same rig we were using last year when we were ice fishing, and we were also using giant suckers as well, but we just got a float on because we were in open water. Okay, right now I'm basically testing the depth of my minnow so that when I cast it out, it's not going to be on bottom, but it's not going to be really high up in the water column. Currently, it's about a foot off bottom, which is kind of what I want it to be, so that it's at the tips of the weeds that are on bottom, but it's not right in the weeds. That right there is my minnow. As you can see, as I lift it up and down, he's being moved up and down. He's also swimming around, which is good because he's very lively. Okay, there we go. Come here, fishy. Why are you whispering?
Because the fish might hear us.
We're moving spots.
What if the fish hear us?
We're moving spots.
Are we taking our suckers off and put them in the middle bucket?
Yeah.
All right. I tend to agree. Sorry, buddy. She's the one who wanted to fish with live bait, not me. I was happy to throw swim bait.
I didn't want to get my hands cold.
I might even throw swim baits at my next spot.
Because you're so antsy.
Yep.
All right, no fish in the deepest part of the bay. Dad, my father was right. I should have listened, but I didn't want to because I just thought I caught a fish here a couple years ago in the spring, but we didn't catch any here, so we're going to the next spot. So we're going to go to shallower water and hopefully clearer water.
It was windy yesterday, so the chances of us finding clear water is probably 0. However, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Inside of the island. We are cruising in 7 feet of water She's pretty chocolatey. But we are on the hunt for weeds.
And fish.
I mean, I'll take anything other than flat bottom, and right now all we're seeing is flat bottom. Nothing. Flat, like the odd little, like right there.
Thing.
We want to see big poofs. Ambush points for the gators that should be eating perch. Also doesn't help that we're not seeing any perch. So we're gonna keep cruising along until we actually see something other than just flat bottom. And then we'll start fishing. Oh, see, there's a little patch. Oh, that was a nice little patch, Ave.
That's interesting.
It has begun.
Oh, we're starting to get into stuff
Starting
now.
to get it, see? It's getting good. All right, spot number 2. As Avery already said, 2:11. How long are we fishing here till? 3?
Yep, that works for me.
50 minutes? 5-0? What do people do when they fish like this?
They sit and they chillax.
Do they play board games?
No, they just like sit and chill. Sometimes they talk. Sometimes they just have a nap. Sometimes I read usually.
Can't even watch my bobber.
What, Dad?
I can't even watch my bobber.
Because our boat's in the opposite direction of them.
Yeah.
Now we're in such a funky way. Funky? Funky's a new word.
Such a funky way.
Such a funky way. I meant to say funky. Oh, what is going on currently? What
Probably
is
your
going
line.
on?
No, it's not gonna line. Just wait. No, don't rush it.
I'm not rushing it currently.
Is it your minnow or is it a fish?
It's not my minnow. My minnow has not done that yet.
Okay.
Dad, it's gonna,
Okay, wait. Let him swim with it for a second.
whatever it is, it's probably small.
Whatever it is, it's gone.
No, it's probably small. It's still
Nope.
there.
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you when. Hold on. Put this over there. I'm waiting for my camera to boot up. Flip your bail. Let it swim away.
It's flipped.
Okay, and next time it goes, you set the hook on him.
Okay.
When it really goes under.
Got him. Yes! Let's go! Oh my gosh, he's right by the boat. We are spinning, everybody, we are spinning.
Watch my line.
I'm trying to watch your line, but we are like,
You lose it?
no,
Nope.
I still got him. He's still right there. Oh my gosh.
You want me to help you?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably need a little help.
You lost him.
Ooh. No, I still have him. The
Okay,
minnow's
I'll
just
lose him.
off. The minnow's off.
You lost your minnow. That sucks.
Or it's
Finally
just
caught a fish.
down.
Ah!
It's down.
Yeah!
I sell Pike, everybody! Let's go! Yeah, that feels good. Woo! Oh, we got first pike of the season. Open water. First open water fish. Barely hooked him.
Grab your little poisson.
All right, there we go, everybody. First open water fish of the season. This little tiny pike on the sucker and float setup. Pretty awesome for my first pike of the open water season. Just a little guy, but you know what? That's okay because I'm pretty stoked I've got an open water fish. Beautiful looking Lake Erie pike. He's really cold, small, but still a fun fight. Let's get him back. Woo! That scared me. Let's go get another one. Woo! Oh, my hands are cold now. We already kind of talked about how we rig the sucker. What I want to talk about is this cool little float here. This float setup. So we found these giant floats, basically like a regular slip float, but it's obviously a lot larger and it's kind of like a pencil shape. So if I wanted to put this giant slip float on, I wouldn't be able to stop it using a regular bobber stop like this because the hole for the line to go through the slip float is so big that it would go over the bobber stop. Basically what we did was we took a little pink craft bead and we made it so that when the bobber would go to the bobber stop, it would hit the bead and then the bead can't go over the bobber stop. So the slip float can't go over the bead or the bobber stop, and it stays in place. You can still move the bobber stop and the bead up and down your line to adjust to the depth if you're fishing different depths, but this is basically how the float is rigged. So the cool thing about the bobber is it actually has a weight on the end of it. This way it will stay vertical in the water and it won't lay flat on its side like this on the surface. So you can actually see when a fish hits and when the bobber goes under. We also have a giant split shot. Usually people use split shots to keep the bobber upright, but because there's weight here, the split shot is basically just to make sure that the minnow doesn't go flying everywhere because the suckers are pretty lively. They're a great bait to use, especially with pike, because they're very resilient and they stay alive and swimming around. So let's get this back out there. I'm sorry, sucker. Look at them all.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of perch. Dang it, Avery! Why did you bring a perch rod?
I don't know, but there's a lot of
literally could have
perch.
brought ice fishing rods.
There's a lot of perch here. I'm getting eaten again. I'm getting eaten
Flip your
again.
belt, flip your belt. Let it go.
The bail's flipped. It's going. Oh no. I might have done it too late.
A fish.
All right. Heading to spot number 3 currently. I lost my minnow on the last spot. This spot is probably about the same amount of weediness, maybe a little bit less weedy, and we caught fish there last year. So hopefully get one more before the sun goes down. Woo! Look at
That's
that.
weeds.
That's a lot of weeds.
Holy smokes.
That is a lot of weeds. All right, so we are at spot number 3, and we are marking a lot of weeds on bottom currently. We were clearly not expecting this many weeds, but I think it's safe to say this is kind of what we want because pike love the weeds, so we're going to start drifting here.
It's the final countdown. Ba-da-boo-boo. Ba-da-boo-boo-boo. Ba-da-boo-boo. Damn it. Why do I never catch fish?
You have bad luck.
Remember when we went to the Thames and all we caught was tiny carp all day long?
That was so fun though.
Holy fuck,
You're just a really bad luck charm. Well, everybody, that is it for today. The sun is setting, it's getting dark fast, and we have to drive pretty much a mile away to the boat launch where we started off for the day, Old Cut. But anyways, it has been a pretty fun day on the water despite only catching one fish. Today we did a lot of exploring because we had no idea what to expect considering this time of year we are usually ice fishing. So I had a great time on the water. I got my very first ice out pike this season. Dad didn't hook into anything, but I think he still had a good time too. So he had a good time too. So I hope you guys enjoyed our first open water video of the season. If you did, please click the like button. And if you would like to see more content like this, please click the big red subscribe button. Take it kid fishing, and yeah, see you next time.